Chart. There's so much. What? Oh, did they start me in the room? I like that. The use of like not using a title screen again. That's cool. And that's the emergence so much. Let me use the bathroom real quick, real quick, real quick. Real quick, real quick. RQ, RQ, RQ. So sorry for making y'all wait. Back into it. Did I turn on the lights before? I don't remember. Who said I was about to spin back in a bit? What you? Huh? Boy, did you vote? Did you vote on the poll that I dropped? Spin back in a bit could be like, I don't know. I don't know how long a bit is. Okay, let's get it. Don't remember how to play? Not really. R2, L2 is how you look. Okay. Where did we just come from? The window? Okay. I halfway don't remember how to play. It ain't.
Told people Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I kind of remember this is.
Even in her 90s.
Oh.
Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So for those that weren't here whenever we started playing this game, we are a 17-year-old girl, and we were given a key back to the old house that our family used to live in. We recently had a brother pass, and I guess we're just catching up on family lore.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. The room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, this is so
The
cool.
latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son.
Ingeborg?
Johan.
Sorry.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Go to that door. Saving. Yay. I wish of what is this bathroom? You know the floor stinks. You know how often you'd have to wash this? Could you step out of the shower? Mold. Boom. Mold. Boom. You miss a little bit whenever you use the
Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
You miss the toilet ever so slightly. Boom.
It was a pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
All these passages. What was the point of hiding it right there? I like made it obvious. You see a book that says there's a secret in this book. You're gonna look at the book that says there's a secret in the book.
Sven
And
gave
then-
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the old camera. No, it's not. This is the thing. I used to do photography back in the day, so I don't even know if y'all want it. If y'all want the photography app, I can give you the photography app. But if not, I can keep it pushing. Frostmoth. So sorry. It's an adjustment now. Like, looking back. You talking about Doki Doki? Yeah. But we had a good stopping point.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
What's this? It was. So I know there
I
has
knew
to be
Grandpa
more.
Sam had a twin.
Oh yeah. Also, another thing about the house is they're like
And that he never talked about it.
this is a family house, but rooms like get locked as people die. So I'm the first person to enter these rooms in
I
like
guess my grandpa
years,
didn't like
depending on
history
who it
more
is.
than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother
Okay.
by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
This
At
is kind of
the
trippy.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Bro was building momentum for real.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
It's so scary, like hitting like that moment where your body's just sideways. Where it got like the centrifugal force.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That was cool.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Again with the saving.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
See. Full of these different memories. Was there something on the calendar? Did I make that up? Calendar like it could have been the door like it could have been opened. You're capping.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay, we're in her room. I thought we were back in the hallway. Whew.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another gas.
Oh.
America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
Get her.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately,
Welcome back, Fish.
Scream hadn't aged well.
Oh no, that ain't it.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sam. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on it.
If y'all don't stay upstairs,
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
it should be locked.
There's a key hidden in the music box.
If you hear a sound, don't go down there.
And wind
You
it
call the police.
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
We show this one. Cause there's one just like it.
And as she found the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
He's dead, bro. Okay, so I'm playing this now. Can I use this music?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
They can't use this music, right? Okay, bet we can swing.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
You know it takes 3 kills to become a serial killer?
Oh, Finch rattled and grew
You deserve that,
Barb,
bro.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your screen.
Are you okay
I'm
mentally?
not scared, Finn. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused.
Let him stay down there.
Out. But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it. She fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Man, forget this clock. I didn't even like it anyway. No.
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and
Up that pole.
speechless.
What the strap?
He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Hey, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Voice sound higher? Cause my mood. Voice fluctuates my mood also. I actually don't know.
She played her part beautifully.
You close that? No, the game don't want me to do that.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
So I'm about to find Walter then. So you bugging on that one. That's where I just came from. The same thing happened to me before. That room confuses me.
Just grow.
You want me to walk up on him? Am I swinging or no? Oh, I'm swinging. Terrible balance.
But she sensed the story might not be over.
You always go down and you double tap. I don't care about my kid. You keep an eye on him. Because you look away for too long, he gonna be gone. What did I say? What did I say?
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
No. No, don't touch it. This better be the horror in this game. Cause like I get it, like, oh no, scary. Uh-oh, scary.
dying to speak.
It's tense.
At the door, she heard whispers
It's shroomish. That's poison. Grass.
coming from inside the house.
What did I say?
Oh dear.
Those are the gang members?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream.
What?
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to face. And with her final breath,
Is she about to do the scream?
Finch gave a performance of her life.
Maybe? You talking about the pixie cut?
She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And
He was
Mr. Walter
downstairs.
hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Sure, yeah, I know which haircut you're talking about.
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
I guess you stand it. If we're talking about the same haircut, before B's hair got longer, didn't she have something similar to that at some point?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Or like something close to it? Hold on, let me find it. Let me. Oh, let's look it up. Hold on. I gotta get her. Gotta get the game doing something real quick. Is she getting inside? No, we're not doing that yet. That's not. No, that's a genuine question. I've known his wife for like 8+ years now. So with that comes different hairstyles and stuff like that.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing
Maybe.
with the music box.
It's like a shorter version of a pixie. You talking about this? Or like, it's like around here. If you get what I'm saying. Like around. That adjacent. Is that the haircut you're talking about? That one is fire. Which one are you talking about? Oh, game started lagging. It's not a good sign. I get thrown off by how tall she is or is not. Did we just come from there? Did we get turned around?
It's funny. All those times I
What?
picked the music box and never found the basement key.
So we're going back to the thing. The music box. I'll put that together. I just wasn't sure how we're gonna get there. I got turned around. Let's go back. Alright, then look at Twilight Mom. I'm gonna do it on my phone. That's more efficient. No. I still got the peanut butter there whenever we had the peanut butter conversation. Actually, yeah. Man, I don't know, bro. So we were here, walk forward to the side. Do you not have a door? How do you enter and exit your place? The door's right here. So we were supposed to go back.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
But you're telling me I have to go all the way through there. You went yourself with the door. Okay. If you say so. How long is the game? This game got 30 minutes. 30 minutes to actually turn up. Because sometimes with horror games, you can see the potential in it. Oh, that's why. You can see the potential of a build-up. But it just doesn't get good enough.
Built the original house.
This game is really strong lore-wise. Where was it? And it's chill, but ain't the horror
Maybe I
we're
should
looking
go
for.
check out that music box down by the basement.
You said down by... It's downstairs? I think fish for me depends on like what I. It depends. If you have long hair and you go to shorter hair, like short hair, not like super short, it could look good. But if I know you as someone who has long hair and you go instantly to like that shorter cut, I guess that I showed before, that's jarring. By the basement, that leads us back outside. These are so dark.
If I keep winding the music box, maybe a key will pop out like it did in the comic book.
It will, but I'm trying to find where the music box is. Because remember the first time I played it, I found the music box and I like turned it a few times. For real? I suppose I've never heard that story. Here it is. It took way too long. Who said I was gonna make fun? No, me saying that something's like jarring, and then me saying that I make fun of it are two different things. Things can be jarring. Things can like throw you off a little bit, but then you get used to it again. She wouldn't kiss you because of your hair length. I don't know if I... See, you with long hair would be different. See, told you. See, yeah, y'all think I cap. Y'all think I cap when I rap. Told you it was like 7. I told you, like, I know 8+ years. I remember, like, an era way, way back. But 19? 19 is kind of long. I guess mine is at, like... Maybe a foot-ish, foot plus-ish. 19. What are we doing with this now? We're just going downstairs.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Shortboard, how many times did you interact with propane? Like intake the propane?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement.
Because you'd have days of it. That's
carrying
like
packages.
Used to be in it. Do I need to turn on the brightness? Or is there a flashlight? I forgot the flashlight or a regular light.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Use QR code. I ain't trying to force it. What?
She was hiding a lot more than that.
Because sure, somebody will go to QR code, but then from there, it'll be like... I feel like if I wear the SpongeBob shirt, I will get more people to at least say something to me rather than, let me check this dude's QR code. Oh, it's his Twitch. Never mind. Talking to people will be much more efficient.
Mom once about where Walter had gone.
I feel. Like, it'll get most of the channel for sure.
She said
I'm not wearing that, bro.
Got as far away as he could.
That's gonna get me kicked out the event.
If there's a
Why is it
pattern in
like
all these
our
stories,
character's height changes? Propane! What we were just talking about. Wow.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Game loves breaking my neck. Tell me where to look. Walter.
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
It's not perfect in conversation. Because I know myself and I know the average person.
I settled into a routine.
Nobody can relate
That's
to a
what you're
QR
saying.
code. So what it'll do And most people can do. They'll be like, "What is that?" They'll pull out the phone. They'll do it. It'll bring up the Switch, or they just won't because people are afraid of scams and stuff like that. But if I wear a shirt that has cultural significance that's unique, people are like, "Oh shoot, what's good?" And I'll help them find it.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Yo, what is going on?
Whatever
Oh.
that thing was, it was gone,
I don't know how I did it right the first few times and got confused on the third time.
waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I've seen a claim. I did it.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Oh, I should have checked the calendar.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
I was also with the controls where I couldn't remember if I pushed it up and he just did it automatically,
No, it's
or if I had to
out
do a
there
thumb
somewhere.
rotation.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day,
Was this really a jump scare?
even if it kills me.
I can't tell.
Whatever's out there.
This game got
No.
20 minutes to prove the horror. I don't know where it is at the moment, but I've worn it on stream before.
Appreciate all of
It's pink and black.
especially the food.
It's like a checkerboard pattern.
I don't
And then
mind.
in each checkerboard, it's like SpongeBob, Patrick, and then it's SpongeBob SquarePants, and like alternates like that. L shirt. We'll see the motion.
I do
Thing is,
one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
if I'm at a network, that's what I'm gonna do. It don't matter what shirt I have on. But if I'm wearing the QR thing,
Walter
it
died
makes
when I was 6.
makes
I
marketing
can't believe my mom never
makes
told me he was
people
killed.
being brought to the channel too easy, to the point where I don't have to try anything else.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yo. I mean, it's not that I know everything.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
It's if you are in a place and someone has a QR code on their shirt,
Uncle under the house.
what are the odds of you actually pulling out your phone? Especially whenever you
Imagine
expect
what else
it.
she was hiding. I
Yeah, but
don't
if
want
you're gonna
her to see
advertise
the
to somebody,
mistakes she made.
if you're gonna advertise to somebody, because it's like, my thing has never been about, hey bro, just come to my channel real quick, and that's it. It's like, let me know who you are, let's get to know each other, so then whenever I see your name
Now that there's only
pop
one
up on
left,
stream, it means something.
or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now
Or have you ever like
those
looked at somebody's
themselves
channel
might be the
or
problem.
tapped around
Maybe we
and you're
believe
brought
so
to
much
it?
in a family curse.
I'm just trying to think how. Let's say you're on Instagram, right? And you click on the link in their bio and it brings you to the Twitch, and it like automatically shows you like their Twitch and it's like, do you want to follow this person? It's like, nah. Yeah, and that hey, it's me from the fest could happen with or without the shirt.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this
Oh my
just
goodness.
died.
Take out the neck break again.
But I thought you should know about your family and the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think people in
No.
these stories believe them, for what that's worth.
Did you see the green glasses I had this Sunday? So I was gonna do that combo. The green glasses onto this shirt. And that's as far as I was going. If I really wanted to be like crazy, I'd get now the pink suit is ruined, never mind. I'll talk about that too, but that's too much.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness,
Cause I'm also trying to hit like that
anything
perfect like
seems possible.
perfect balance to where I'm there and it's chill. Like I'm not fiending for somebody's attention. Or trying to pull up and make it all about myself. Where do we go? So we go up and over the potatoes. I was wrong. It's way too dark. Are we continuing up?
I think we've been surrounded by death
What?
for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I don't hate you or your
It's
ideas.
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, if it still doesn't work.
3 of the gerbils are mine. 2 had been my fault.
Where is it?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
It works. Huh? I sent it to you. It's unlisted and everything. Which one was Resident Evil 4?
She could see it.
Then
poking out of
I
the
meant to
wall.
put Resident Evil 3 then. I think do you remember playing Resident Evil 4? They all run together. Resident Evil 4 was which one? Resident Evil 4 was one where I was playing as a policeman. And then shooting
Each side
people.
was always easier for me to understand.
I don't know when that was.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
It was one of the longest streams.
She lost 2 of her brothers,
Oh, yeah.
just like I did.
So that was
Why
for sure
she
3.
tried so hard to protect us.
I didn't do 4 in that video. I did 3. Played 3. And I played it for like 30 minutes. So shorter than what I would.
There's so many things I wish I could ask
Normally.
my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Huh? That's why it was poking. That makes sense. That was a really weird time to say that. You 17 and pregnant? Oh my goodness.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were intense.
I ain't say anything. That was as far as I was going anyway. Ain't no way. What is that?
Dawn, I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this is a legitimate
Memories will
camera.
last a lifetime.
I went like this back in photography. This is so cool.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is
You gotta get the
strong.
focus perfect. So it's like, oh, bro, they actually made this so realistic. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it and I miss it.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
That's a
Just
my.
be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Okay, this composition is pretty bad. What if we go like off? Like that.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Yeah. Alright. Guess look at the trees too. That first one was one that I would actually take. All this other stuff. Like, ooh, water. Congrats. Let's change. I like that. So you gotta get perfect. There it is. Those flashes are brutal. That's what I'm trying to get. Oh.
Aw,
Do I know Joe? Yes. I do know him. Where does we take a picture of? The only ones? For real? It was categorized as horror on PS Plus, and we were giving it a try. I'd enjoyed it for like the first, I guess the first time, just because it felt like build up. It turns out that this game was just this game. There's more of them. It's cute. It's a cute little story. Just not horror. Well, I thought it was. Stretch real quick. ¿Dónde pongo? It's highly linear too, something that I enjoy. Didn't mean to take that picture. That picture was bad. But now at a place where I don't know where to take this picture.
Definitely shouldn't.
Oh. I like that one. Whenever I was in a museum, whenever I used to work at a museum, like a photography museum, one of the first exhibits was just like real life photography. And it's interesting.
Nothing quite like being outside.
How people view photography. Like for me,
Still want to take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I feel like photography should be like fully authentic.
I'm just saying.
So like no edits, you just take the picture.
You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn.
Well, actually, I don't want to fully say that
No,
because
Dad.
I
You're
love the
always
Fisher story.
serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
But in my photography class, she would have us. So it was in black and white.
My brother Calvin.
Oh my goodness.
Dad!
Guys, Dawn.
We're looking.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
What shot? That's definitely not her.
Dad, I
Just breathe.
That's a really good shot.
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn.
That's a crazy. Ew. Why is she crying? Oh my goodness, you're bullying. That's messed up.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
Oh, I control myself.
Okay?
This is weird. Am I holding it now? Hold on, go back and adjust it.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, it's a timer. Okay, ready, set, go. All the way up.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Of all these
Why is everybody in
stories,
blue now?
That's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
See, this is like I'm about to leave and it tells a story like that. And I'm like, okay, now I'm back in.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Swine of. That's an ugly baby. I'm not 5'4", so I couldn't relate.
Dear Kay.
I was 5'4" probably whenever I was like
Greg
10.
used to laugh when he thought he was alone. Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Is that what the baby me on my screen? I just gotta make sure the range is. Okay, now we're good.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
But I'll drop it. I do not want to play with this anymore. Thank you. Is that the first time I've jumped in this game? It's categorized as horror from a frog in a bathtub. Okay.
Time over, Gregory. It's time to. Hold on, sweetie.
Alright.
Hello?
That frog's his kind of going crazy.
I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Wait, oh, I'm playing as the frog. It took me way too long to realize that's what was going on.
What is wrong?
Like, actually. Backflip. Oh, okay, hold on. Again, backflip. Another one.
Reminded me.
Hey! Hey! We going crazy. Okay, again. Hey, got him. I got your ankle shaking. Okay, again, one more time. Down. And up. Hey! Slash. I don't know how. Down. Wait for it. Upsy daisy. Front flip. Just kidding. We're just doing a basic dive today. Another one. Bow. After an hour and a half of playing this game, this is not horror. This is miscategorized. It's a nice little time, though. If you ever just need time to think, you get my mind off of things, we put us on Edith Finch. Up the wall? You have to land on the camera? Ah! I'm having too much fun, bro. I was supposed to leave? Okay, but okay. $100. How long have you had the game for? How do you check? Got him.
Sure made him happy.
There are words on it? There are. Did I just stand up? Where'd my legs go?
I know how
Splash!
I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
You leave me here again?
Hold on, I don't want this.
I'm a baby, bro. Okay, I can do without the sound effect. It was a lot better whenever it was. Okay, but I see the words.
I wish you could have told us.
No! Am I about to drown? And they're trying to distract me. I'm about to drown.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory.
What?
About everything.
Save yourself. You are officially dying, big bro.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
I'm gonna get to it, it's gonna fade. Please. On the frog. Eh.
I'm sure he's happy.
Maybe.
If you want him to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.